Welcome back to another 2021 Player Outlook presented by RotoHeat.com. This time we're talking about Davante Adams, wide receiver, Green Bay Packers. And if you enjoy everything that we've been producing and putting here on YouTube for you, we would greatly appreciate subscribe, hit that notification bell, stay up to date with all of our great content we're dropping here on the channel. Let's face it, Adams is a stud. I mean, everybody knows it. It's not like it's a secret. He is a league winner. We think he's going to finish, the 11 analysts that looked at him think he's going to finish somewhere around wide receiver 1 to 4, but easily this guy is a top wide receiver barring injury, barring any other crazy situations. 3 are buying him, 6 are holding, 2 are selling. That being said, if you're buying, you're spending an arm and a leg. If you're drafting him in a redraft format, he's a first round pick, probably in the 3 to 6 range would be my guess. I think his ADP is going to be very similar or the same as it is currently next year. We think he's going to be a league winner, like I said. And if you're looking from a redraft ADP perspective, looking at like Fantasy Pros or some of those, wide receiver 2, wide receiver, or number 12 overall. If you're looking from a Dynasty Superflex perspective, like on RotoHeat.com, wide receiver 7, 34 overall. A little interesting. What do you think about those ADPs? Is that where you're seeing him go in your drafts? Are you paying that kind of price to get him? Let me know. Arguably, best wide receiver in football with probably the most surgical quarterback in football. And they're, you don't want to say revenge tour. I mean, we said that last year, and, NFL MVP, it is what it is. But he's back to prove something again this year. Both Rodgers and Adams want to win it all. They weren't happy that they didn't go to the Super Bowl. They worked hard and produced some great numbers last year together. But either way, Adams is he's not necessarily quarterback dependent. We've seen with Rodgers' injuries that Adams can be productive on his own. The issue you run into is that, this guy is 28 this year. He's actually going to be turning 29 at the end of this year. And he potentially is looking to leave Green Bay after. So what does that look like? I mean, there's just a lot of question marks on the future side of things for him, that if you're buying him at the price he is right now, you're buying him with at this point, you're buying him with a big risk of the future. So if you're buying him, you better be winning a championship because you can't guarantee that for yourself in the future. You've seen folks make jokes about, this kind of being the last dance for this group with the Packers. Maybe, maybe not. You never know what the future holds. But this dude is a monster either way. He's great in the red zone. He's great in between the 20s. I mean, what else is there to say about a guy that's been one of the most productive fantasy receivers over his time that he's been in the league? Let me know in the comments below. What are you doing with him? Are you a long-term? Are you buying, selling, holding? Let's keep that conversation going. Check out the other 2021 videos. We'll talk to you again soon.